it up with research or see it happening around you in real lifetime, you've been told 20, 30 motherfuckers. So in reality, we probably didn't reach the 100 million people, and it don't even seem like, you know what I'm saying? But to them people, they know what it is. That's who affected the most. We rise, you know what I'm saying? So many people into meditation and breath work and crystals and growing they natural locks back out, wearing our goddesses, going back to wearing their natural hair. Like, you know, we getting away from all the ass shots and the fake breasts. We getting away from all the waves and all the, nigga, we don't want to look like them. We don't want no none of that. We natural, you know what I'm saying? However we come, that's how we came today. You hear me, nigga? Did I ain't brush my beard? Nigga, I just got on here. Nigga, I ain't brushing shit. That's how I came today. Feel me? If I want to go get it lined, I'll go get it lined. That's how I came today. You know what I'm saying? I bust the bump, still got the blemish. It'll be alright, it'll go away. That's how I came today. You feel me? Like, we going back to nature. You feel me? And real leaders got to lead the way all the way to the end. That's real. Like, if you get in a position of leadership, you know what I'm saying? You got to handle all this shit. You got to take the good. You got to be able to take. This is what a lot of people don't get, right? Everybody want to be in certain positions, but everybody not equipped to be in the positions because you just can't take, like, the good shit, which y'all call the clout or whatever, you know, the perks. You got to be able to take the adversity too. See, that's what you judged on. We want to see how you going to react when adversity come your way. That's what everybody pay attention to. Like right now, you don't think everybody sit back watching to see the way I'm going to handle the situation. Yes. I'm under a microscope, nigga. But I ain't know me, but so don't put me under no motherfucking microscope. Because, nigga, I'm going to be the same gangsta-ass revolutionary nigga under any circumstance. It's going to always be fuck the FBI, fuck the CIA, nigga, fuck them U.S. Marshals, nigga, fuck the system, fuck the feds, nigga. I ain't turned shit in. Know what you know. You let the cynics and the critics and the haters and the not just to what's going on with me, but I'm talking about to what's going on our planet right now. This shit is so much bigger than Rashad, Jamal. This shit is so much bigger than the UCI. This shit is so much bigger than us as a species right now. This is a galactic thing. This is a galactic situation that we in right now. Planet Kai is shifting. She's altering her vibration to a different frequency. And you gotta rise with her, nigga, or get left behind. It ain't even no, you know, at this point, she rising. Alright? I got a lot I want to talk about. It's a lot that's going on. I'm going to talk about what's going on in La Palma and the Canary Islands. That's coming up on the website this week. I'm going to talk about what's going on at the Haitian border today at 6 p.m. right here. You feel me? I want to talk about this volcano in Arizona that's about to erupt. And it's another one in California that's about to erupt. Listen, y'all. Fuck all that shit about you got 6 hours. Look, I'm going to say that for my website. I'm going to just say this. Right? If you don't realize what's going on right now on this planet, you know, I also told y'all Donald Trump was still the president a long time ago. He just seated Joe Biden. Joe Biden was never the president. I told y'all that. When I showed y'all, go look at my old lecture on YouTube when he put his hand on that book, the book of spells. And niggas was like, why that Bible so weird that Joe Biden swearing himself an oath in? That was the book of spells. It wasn't even no Bible. Why you think they tried to make Washington, D.C. a 51st state? That way Joe Biden could have some form of a political... Listen, this shit ain't even in they hand no more. Trump's still the president, right? And that's coming out. You got UBS is coming out where they gonna make everybody... I told y'all this was coming. They gonna make everybody sit in the fucking house. They gonna do a lockdown. They gonna make everybody go in the house. And it's not gonna be for no corona. They gonna make everybody sit in front of their TV. And the only channel gonna work is gonna be your TV gonna come on by itself, nigga. You know how they do them broadcasts and tests? That's how your shit gonna do. You ain't gonna be able to access social media, none of that. Everybody gonna be able to only watch this UBS. And it's gonna show every celebrity, every politician, every leader that you thought was these people who they wasn't, these actors, these athletes, they all that was involved in Pizzagate gonna get on that bitch and they had to get a statement and testify. Those who got killed and those who are still on trial. Like Oprah not dead, she's still on trial. But Tom Hanks and a lot of them already been taken care of. Barack Obama, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they been gone since last year. You feel me? It's a lot of billionaires that got gone. You know what I'm saying? Eradicated, disposed of. They was charged in galactic court. You get what I'm saying? Like, you've been living in the Truman Show the whole time. And at least the motherfuckers behind the screen that was watching us and laughing You know what I'm saying? And we was living this shit. You know, trying to really get through it, believing that it was what it wasn't. So we made their reality a reality. That's just like when I gave y'all that lecture about the vision I had. I gave y'all that lecture. That wasn't a lecture. That was a vision that came to me. I gave y'all that before the volcano even erupted in the Canary Islands, nigga. See what I'm saying? I told y'all I ain't see nothing but water, nigga. And I told y'all water ain't spaceships, didn't I? And I told y'all on that spaceship it was a great dragon with 2 heads, didn't I, nigga? Keep playing like this flesh. This just flesh right here. That's what I'm trying to tell the United States government. This is flesh, nigga. The moment y'all think y'all gonna do something with this flesh, I'm gonna drop out of this shit and show you my full form. Period. It's gonna be just like that. Like, it ain't none of that. Right now, we using this platform as a medium. The ancestors using me as a medium to further go along with what's going on right now in this time on this planet. You feel me? This is the end game. This shit is over with. I don't give a fuck if your ass voted Republican or you voted Democrat. I don't care if you like dick or you like pussy, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you black or you white. I don't give a fuck if you blood or you crip, GD or BD. I don't give a fuck if you got 100 million saved up or you ain't got $1 to your name. None of it matters right now. Either you one of us or you one of them. Either you gonna vibrate high and rise with Planet Kai and rise with your ancestors, nigga, or you gonna vibrate low and stay in this false reality, this third density that was created by these motherfuckers who had nothing but the deepest of hatred in their heart for our ancestors. You hear me? Nothing but the deepest of hatred in their heart for our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Even these laws, nigga. Look how these laws set up. Look at how the planet was set up. Everything was set up to destroy you. You have no connection to the ocean no more. No connection to the water no more. No connection to the fowls of the planet. No connection to the insects. Do you respect that grasshopper or do you even acknowledge its existence? Do you understand and respect the journey, the spiritual journey that the butterfly has to undergo before it can truly become a butterfly? Do you respect the metamorphosis of that situation? No, you do not, because you are fully broken away from who you are. You know what I'm saying? We walk around, nigga, we eat the fish. Including self. We eat the fish. You know what I'm saying? We eat the animals. Nigga, we even be out here eating alligators, nigga. They humanized us to the point where they got us eating everything. Niggas out here eating scallops. Nigga, we out here eating shrimp, which is like the roaches of the fucking ocean, nigga. We out here eating chicken. We out here eating beef, Angus burgers. Niggas out here eating cow shit, cow. Nigga, they got us so fucked. They had us so fucked up, nigga. We out here eating pig intestines, nigga. Calling them chillins, niggas soaking them in hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what intestines are, though, you silly motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You eating intestines, man. The intestines of all animals, the pig, which the pig isn't even a real animal. The pig was created to be was grafted. The pig isn't an animal. It was grafted by us to clean out the caves in the Caucasus Mountains because these human beings couldn't live like they needed to live. They was living with they fucking dogs. They was sleeping next to the horses, nigga. That's where chicken pox, measles, all these diseases come from, nigga. Eating shit. You feel me? That's what defecation, sleeping in piss. They didn't know how to make bathrooms, nigga. That we taught them that. They had no sewer lines to separate the feces from the flow of the water, nigga. They didn't know how to go to the rivers and watch and communicate with the river to get certain nutrients out the waters. They didn't know nothing about planting no corn, planting no fruit, planting no vegetation, nigga. That's agriculture, nigga. We taught them that, nigga. You feel me? That's why in my lecture on the Watchers, nigga, on my website, I was letting y'all know who the Watchers were. The Watchers was the guys that sold us out. These the guys that came and started teaching these motherfuckers all the shit they wasn't supposed to know. And they used all that shit against us. You know what I'm saying? We taught them just a little bit. We wasn't trying to get them all that. Yeah, we gave them the keys to the Honda, nigga. We wasn't trying to get them the keys to the Beamer. They just learned how to drive. You feel me? But then you had other gods, the Watchers, they want to call them, these old, you know, thirsty dick ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? They want to come on Planet Kai and they want to start fucking on the humans and making babies with them and shit like that. You know? And now, if that wasn't enough, you already fucking these humans who you wasn't supposed to fuck, cause we there to reverse engineer them and teach them growth. Not procreate with them in no form of fashion. We two different species, nigga. Would you go stick your dick in a dog? No, you wouldn't. So why would you stick your dick in some pussy in a white girl pussy? This is facts, nigga. This ain't putting nobody down, nigga. It's in game, throat chakra. Nigga, fuck how you feel, nigga. Report the live then, like y'all always do, nigga. Would you go stick your dick in a dog right now? You wouldn't. You wouldn't go fuck a dog unless you're a human. They be fucking they dogs. I'm talking to the guys though, my people, our people, nigga. The blacks and Latinos, nigga. Those who have been castigated unrighteously, nigga. Would you go stick your dick in a dog pussy right now? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, because you understand that that's no disrespect to the dog. You just understand that you're a little greater than that dog. And that dog comes from you, but you understand that you're not supposed to be mixing and matching with the dog, so you're not going to go stick your dick in that dog pussy. You're not going to go fuck a female dog. So why would you go stick your dick in a white girl? Same shit, nigga. It's the same shit, nigga. And that's what our ancestors did. To the goddesses, would you go suck a dog dick? I doubt it. So why you want to suck these white people dick? Why you got you a white man, you want to suck his dick? I'm completely against interracial relationships. And if you know me, you should already know that. Now, I feel like white people, human beings, y'all need to procreate with each other. And the guys and guys procreate with each other. Ain't no how I feel. That's what it is. Ain't no how I feel. Shit, that's what it is. That's law. That's cosmic law, nigga. You feel me? Get what I'm saying? But the watchers, these fallen gods, they disobeyed that. They got caught in lust. Nigga, we brought y'all down here to watch over this shit, nigga, to oversee this shit, nigga, not to be dipping off fucking on them. And if you gon' fuck on them, nigga, shut the fuck up. But niggas ain't do that. Niggas think pillow talking just starting out. These niggas was fucking these human women, and then they pillow talking to the hoes. You know how it be. Nigga get some pussy as above, so below. You know, nothing new under the sun, literally, nigga. You know, like today, nigga get a shot of pussy, now he want a pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't your wife, nigga, what you talking about? If that ain't your girlfriend that you in a full situation with, where ain't no talking, ain't no intimate detail, you don't need no shit. You feel me? You need to know what we know and what we doing. All that telling you the keys to the safe, I ain't on none of that. But guess what? The watchers did that. They want to pillow talk to the hoes. You know, teach the hoes all type of enchantments and teach these hoes all about, you know, the metals of the earth. And what these white hoes do. They loyal to they man. See, they want that black woman not to be loyal to us. And they teach the black men not to be loyal to his. But these white women, they loyal to they man. And sure enough, they took all the details, ran back to the white man and gave him the low. Like we call it today, you done dropped the low, we know the location we pulling up. That's what they did. They went back to them with all the shit that the watchers taught them, the fallen gods taught them, and told these white men who took it to these Pleiadians, and they was able to concoct. And that's how they was able to find out our access codes and put the Moors under spells and use the Moors against us, nigga. All this started because a nigga wanted to get him some pussy, some white pussy to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Without that happening, they couldn't have overthrew shit. So a lot of times when y'all like, how did we fall, nigga? Because niggas was pillow talking. Niggas gave up the low. Go read about the watchers. See, I'm here to break this shit down in layman's terms. Niggas was pillow talking. You feel me? Pillow talking, and they took the shit right back to their people. Oh, they taught us these enchantments. They taught us how to do this. They showed us how to do this. Shit, we know where the access code's at too. We can blow that second son up. Matter of fact, I'll suck his dick again tonight to get the other access code. That's what they was on. And see, these fallen gods, they got outside themselves. They felt like, oh, we gods, you know. we got these human beings figure it out. They ain't on shit. We got this. No, you don't, because we was teaching them if you teach them everything you know, you ain't got shit no more. The advantage this is the advantage you have over anybody, knowledge. That's the only advantage you will ever have over anybody is knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Who know what? Who know what? Nigga, nothing else. Who know what though? Who know what? Who that was that shit? Who this throwback? Hold on. Not to get off subject. That never happened. That was just water under the bridge. Well, I'm not saving the live. We didn't just witness that. Okay, we back. So look, the watchers, these niggas was pillow talking with these hoes. You feel me? No sleep, God. Who said, yeah, Latinos are gods? We all the same. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because, you know, they call Haitians Latinos if you want to. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. You feel me? You know, shoe break. You get me. And we back. Yeah, so you know the Watchers, man, you know. Bro, you have me some weed to roll up? Thank you. The Watchers, you know what I'm saying? These niggas was pillow talking with these hoes. So when you hear about the Watchers, you gotta know who they is. Because when they use certain titles and they just throw us completely away, we gotta know, like, the Watchers. Yeah, these was the gods. They came down and got lost in the sauce, started fucking these white women, and these niggas was suckers for love. They was simps. Or like I like to call them, Simpsons. You hear me? They was simps. Or we could just call them Simpsons. You hear me? They were Simpsons. They were Simpsons. Literally, you hear me? Niggas was simped out. Gave up everything, y'all. You feel me? Gave up everything. You know what I'm saying? Without that happening, they didn't know shit. You hear me? They didn't know what was going on about nothing. They knew what they needed to know. You know? And why you think in the story of Samson, when they talk about Delilah and she steady asking Samson his secret to his strength, she didn't do that in that story. That's symbolic of what the fuck they was doing to them niggas. Getting them along. So what's the secret? I want to know how y'all make the sky go like that. Why y'all be glowing? You know? And niggas gave them the shit. Like a lot of these spells they got. Go watch Lovecraft Country. I like how at the end, what was her name? Eddie? The light-skinned lady, Journey Smollett. I forgot Journey Smollett's name, y'all. In Lovecraft Country. I can be Maggie and Marge now. So don't be no Maggie, don't be no Marge. You feel me? Letty was her name. Now remember in that episode when she was trying to cast out the evil white man, she had to go to the Mamba. You seen them come in there, they was in there with it. Now we talking voodoo, hoodoo, sangria, we talking all this, okay? PK. What the fuck did the spirit say when he came back in the physical? When she concocted him back and he came in his physical, he was like, what the fuck are you niggers doing with my book? And then he was able to get out the goddamn circle, because I forgot her boyfriend name, his goofy ass tripped and came in the circle. Like, nigga, she told you before the shit started, nigga, don't go inside the circle. He stumbled inside the circle on some goofy shit. I'm like, when I first seen him, I'm like, God damn it. Because I know how magic works. So I'm like, this nigga done fucked the spell up. And sure enough, the nigga vanished and he went to the other white witch that was still in the physical. And he was like, those niggers have the book. And they banished his ass back. So he didn't get to finish his sentence. Remember, he popped up on her. She was with the black chick. Letty's sister. They had crashed and shit. And he popped up like, those niggers have the book of... He disappeared. Because they was calling his ass, bitch ass back. You know what I'm saying? But that's such a powerful scene, y'all. That's really how it worked. You know what I'm saying? The point I'm making is, notice how when he came back. My bad, y'all. My bad. That was on me. All right. So notice how when he came back. All right. And don't think I be wearing the same clothes, nigga. I've been having these on. Y'all remember when I first got these? These my motherfucking round the house shorts. That's what they became. You know what I'm saying? They comfortable. Feel me? As long as I keep clean, I'm good, nigga. I ain't even press no motherfucking body, nigga. You feel me? Don't make me go to the back and get fresh, nigga. I just been chilling. We chilling. Feel me? But look, right? What this is we smoking, y'all. This some green crack, y'all. Shout out to Maggie's Farms once again. Denver, Colorado, green crack. I ain't never smoked this. Let me know this. He had the fucking book. When she had the book, what's the first thing he said? Those niggers, 773, shout out to Illinois. Those niggers have the book of spells. They have my book, though. That's what y'all want. That's what I want you to recognize. They have my book is what he said. You feel me? He wasn't even acting like he stole the book from their ass. It's our magic you didn't stole. Fuck is you in here talking about some... But I want you to see how he was. Like, and he like, nah, this is my book. What the fuck you let them get this shit? Because he had it. He had it so long, and it had been passed down to him through his generations. You see what I'm saying? So that's really how it be in real life. They got all these different book of spells, these different magical books that we got, right? With different vibrations in them. Notice, when Letty and them was calling them, they were able to say the right vibrations because you can't use English. When you really trying to use these deep spells, you can't be using English. Now, you can make spells with the English word because remember, you the ancient being, so you got a soul. So your soul gonna still give the right vibration for you to open anything you want to open. But understand, if you really want to get deep into this voodoo, hoodoo, prosperity magic, different forms of it, defense magic, curses, reversing spells, all that shit, you got to know the right vibration to say. So that's why Letty and them was saying the word. They had to really read it because they forgot it. They had to read it so they could pronounce. They stole this from us, and this is real life how it really is. That's why I say Lovecraft Country. They put so much shit in it. You know what I'm saying? So when they didn't want to bring that back, I got that too. I'm like, shit. Well, it makes sense. They probably didn't think y'all was gonna be that interested in it. Failing to realize we waking up. Also, keep in mind they have to show it to you. They have to show it to you, even if they don't want to. That's a cosmic law. In order for them to be able to listen, they using magic on us, and when y'all can understand that everything they are doing to us or have been doing to us was all magical spells, then you can understand why they got to show it to you. Because in magic, you have to make the user aware of certain things before you do it. Especially if you're doing a massive curse on a mass level with the original ancient beings of the planet. Like if we do the spell, we ain't gotta do that because we the ancient ones. But when they using the spells, they gotta do that because they're trying to work the spells against us. So they have to make us aware of it. That's part of the spell. So they had to figure out a slick way to make us aware of it so that we, so that they spell can still work without us knowing what the fuck is going on. So that's what you got to understand. Like, why they got to make us aware of it? Because this is our shit. It's ours. You know what I'm saying? So making us aware of it is almost like a form of asking for permission. Anybody that do spell work or do magic gonna tell you they can't do none without asking your permission. And that's why when people go to people when they need them to work spells on people or reverse spells or do protection work and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? They have to get permission first because you a sovereign being. They have to get permission. And then, like, I want you to notice when any ancient beings, when we do magic, we could just connect directly with the ancestors. We ain't got to do none of that extra shit. Human beings, when they using our magic, white people can't connect to them. They don't have any ancestors. They are single cell organisms, so they get one life only, nigga. That mean they live one time and they'll never come back, nigga. You feel me? So they have to create the circle. That's what if you ever see them do magic, they make the 5-point star, which is the pentagram that represents the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. With the 5th point representing spiritual realm. And then notice they draw a circle around the pentagram. And they normally put salt around that circle, or they'll use a chalk and they'll stand inside that circle, or they'll stand outside the circle and concoct their magic. The reason they make the whole circle is because they ass can get fucked up going inside our energy fields like that. So they make the circle to protect themselves because they ain't got no business fucking with our shit. Meanwhile, when we concoct magic, we directly connect with the ancestors. Human beings, like witches that's white and they human beings, or sorcerers, they don't have ancestors, nigga. They don't have it. This is the whole reason. Go watch Supernatural. When they used to make the little 5-point star and they draw the circle, that's because when they concoct the magic, they gotta really do that. They don't have any ancestors. You know what I'm saying? They don't have ancestors. You feel me? People that practice magic and hoodoo and voodoo and sangre, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Drop a 9 if you know what I'm talking about. They gonna tell you in the comments. They can't connect. You see what I'm saying? So they got to make the pentagram and they put the circle around it. That's all for protection for their ass. No different than if you go watch Lovecraft Country. Remember, they needed the protection. And when motherfuckers get outside that protection, they get fucked up. When they use Letty's boyfriend at the end, remember, they used him as the vessel to open up the fucking portal. They needed him. And remember, what the fuck happened when the portal broke down? Who got hurt? He didn't get hurt. They got their ass hurt. Because that's a different level of energy. Like, you see how in Lovecraft Country, how he was like, when everything started, like the power, the energy started coming through from the astral realms, the white boy couldn't take it. The main country is so fucking deep. You hear me? Because this is what they do in real life. They go through that shit. That's why they need blood sacrifices in Hollywood. They really rely on a lot of goddesses and gods to be in Hollywood. They be doing them like that. Using their vessels to open up portals and try to get shit done and accomplish that they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Loki. Hell yeah, Loki good. Loki D2. Loki is about timeline war. You got certain beings that come to do certain things, and if you do some shit, you'll start a whole timeline war. And that's something that'll ripple. It will ripple across the whole multiverse. All right? That's why, like, for example, when me and my wife stood out in front of Publix and we stood off with the police that day, right? While having a warrant, when we was out there telling people, this is my planet, this is our land, you're calling on primordial energies when you say that. Because you standing with full force, with no fear, you know who you are, the primordial energies from the ride with you. That's all they waiting for. So, that's a spell. This is my planet. You're affirming that. That's an affirmation. This is my planet. 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 This is my land. I'm a sovereign being. See, when you're saying that with feeling and you mean it, they can't do shit with you. Even if they wanted to. They can't. They law, none of that don't have no power over you when you know that. I'm trying to tell you. You feel me? Like sovereign being. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to say that shit. Hey, but I'm an American, I'm African. You using all these titles that your oppressors gave you. You ain't got to answer to nobody but your ancestors, nigga. That's who I answer to, my ancestors. That's the only law I follow is cosmic law. The law of the cosmos. That's the law I follow. That's who I answer to. I don't answer to no laws that were made by racists who wrote these laws with the deepest of hatred in their heart for my ancestors. Nigga, every law was concocted when? In 1776. These are the same laws of today from 1776, y'all. I'm actually drawing up a declaration of sovereignty that the ancestors, they want me to write up. And I'm going to post that shit to YouTube. I'm going to post it on Twitter, all that shit. It's almost done. Feel me? DOS, Declaration of Sovereignty, nigga. And that's what it is. I don't need to go to court, nigga. I don't need to go none of that. We ain't got to do none of that. Just like starting this university. I didn't go through no course and get no certificates to start no system, school. I started my own shit, nigga. And the doors is open to who all want to come in and enlighten themselves. You get what I'm saying? You don't need their permission for shit. But if you feel like you need it, then you abiding by their rules and you abiding by their game. And therefore you will have no power in their game. You know? No power can you have in their game. Y'all feel me? You answer to nobody but your ancestors that sent you. That's who you answer to. That's who you fear. You don't move with no fear for nobody. You don't let nobody threaten you. No system threaten you. You know what nature is. We natural beings. We sovereign beings. You hear me? Anunnaki gods and goddesses. You know, we come from the 19th galaxy, creator of the all. You get what I'm saying? Creator of everything that you see around you and within it. And what that is your nation. And you don't know your nation. Well, now you do if you're following me and others that's woke. You're an Anunnaki god. But before we said that, and others said that, what was your nation? Nigga, you claimed every other nation. You can't say, oh, I'm American, I'm a Latino, I'm any of that. What's your nation? You don't know. Even right now, you don't know your nation. You can't say your nation is the United States of America when they stole all this from you and enslaved you right here in your land and put their flags everywhere around you to remind you that this they shit, that they took it over. That's the only reason they fly the flag. It's a declaration of remember, when you fly a flag, what you doing? They just declaring to your ass that this they shit now. That's the only reason they fly a flag everywhere. That flag isn't being flown because they care about the American public. Nigga, the flag is flew everywhere, even all the way up to Washington, D.C., as a reminder, nigga, that this our shit. If it was they shit naturally, they wouldn't need to fly a flag. We never flew flags. But when you take over some shit, just like a gang do, they spray paint their gang, right? It's my turn now, so they get to drawing Crip, Blood, GD, whatever. Same thing with them, biggest gang. It's our shit now. We flying flags, we dropping our shit on everything. Let him who has eyes see clearly. Feel me? Peace, God. Peace, God. Peace to all the guys and goddesses coming up in here. You know? You got to understand it's all magical spells that you are under. And if you don't have a proper defense, it's just like if somebody put a curse on you or send negative energy your way, or send dark magic your way, black magic meaning they sent it with a negative intent, you can't defend yourself against that. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. All type of shit that just started going wrong in your life. Nigga, you getting into car accidents, all type of shit. You thinking it's just every day. No. And you don't know the truth about God, so that's the devil. The devil always busy. No, it don't be, ain't the devil ain't busy shit. See what I'm saying? The devil a hoe, Satan a hoe. He got workers and a whole army to go do his work, but he not as busy as you think. What be happening is your ass under these spells, and people be also sending shit at you. You feel me? And you're not aware of it, because you believing in a religious form of God. You don't know who you are. So when some bad shit happen, you think God did it. Why? Okay. Do you think a good God that brought you here would take you through any bad days? Ask yourself that. Let's go to the religion format. Do you think a good God that brought you here would ever sit there and give you bad days? Shit go bad. That's what God wanted. No. No. Shit went wrong because of some, either what you did, your karma, the energy came back to you, or somebody sending dark energy against you. And all they need is your name. That's all they need. And if they know what they're doing, they can get to work. Facts. And if they got a picture, they can really get to work. And if you not even think about it, you have no awareness of this field, you can't defend yourself against it. You can't even send it back. Somebody said send it right back. You can't even send it back if you're not aware of it. When things don't go your way, if you know you ain't been doing shit, the first thing you should think about, okay, well, somebody sent some dark energy my way. That means they send magic my way, or spell my way with bad intent. And you can send it back, and you can get reverse curses done, but that's, once again, that's another level of energy and magic, the hoodoo and voodoo that most don't know about. Feel me? We know this get taken and hidden from us. So the elites are able to use it on a massive level against us. You know? See? But see, we getting back. We going up in frequency, so we getting back to this. Feel me? If you do cleansings and do protection spells, which people don't really do like that, a lot of shit can't come your way. If you're doing protection spells once a month or every so often, you're going to stay ahead of the curve. Shout out to the Zoes. Somebody said the Zoes know he's speaking facts. Hell yeah. Nigga, shout out to the Haitians. Shout out to Haiti. Feel me? Shout out to Haiti. Somebody said TD Jakes back in the air. What TD Jakes do? Y'all know I got Haitian blood in me and all that shit too. Anybody follow me know I got that. I've been addressed that. You feel me? But yeah, hella Haitian family members in my family. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'ma save what happened, what's going on with the Haitians at the border. I'ma save all that for my website. That's coming up this week. That's too deep for Instagram. But just know, I'ma say this about all them Haitians at the border. We at war right now. Okay? The Haitians could have been came to the border that deep. They ain't never came to the border that deep before in your life. I'ma leave it at that. That's the real reason they don't want to let them in. They know what time it is, but they ain't got no choice. It don't matter if they let the Haitians in. They not gonna leave from right there, nigga. This is all part of the plan, nigga. And the Haitians are our people. So let's stop saying Haitians. Them the gods, nigga, and the goddesses, nigga. Them our people, nigga. Them us, nigga. Fuck all that Haitian shit. Every motherfucker out there, the same complexion I am, nigga. I don't want to hear shit about the Haitians, nigga. It's us. Because as long as we keep saying, them the Haitians, so what are we then? Right, and now that allow us to just sit back and watch them go through what they going through at the border and be like, they're them the Haitians. That ain't what we stand for in here. Them ain't the Haitians. That's a title that was put on them just like y'all ain't the Africans. And y'all ain't the African Americans. And y'all ain't the Latin Americans neither. Same blood run through you, run through them. Same bloodline. Haiti stood strong against these people many times. And they came out on the bottom every time they stood against the Haitians. That's why they have antagonized Haiti the last 60 years. Shit, longer than that. And they didn't do that to the Dominicans. They didn't do that to the Dominicans because they wanted to play the Dominicans against the Haitians. The Dominicans, gods and goddesses too. But it's no different than them trying to play us against white people. Or us against Latinos. How many black African Americans over here be like, fuck them Puerto Ricans that live over here? Yes, you do. Man, fuck them Puerto Ricans. They don't fuck with us. And they be Puerto Ricans like, fuck them niggas. We don't fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now, real Puerto Ricans fuck with us. And real black people fuck with Puerto Ricans. But you got a lot that don't. That didn't know. That just never did. Because they think they Latino. And they think they black. Not knowing we the same. You feel me? So when you see them at the border, just know it's end game, it's wartime. Think about how much stuff going on. And then you do the math from there. Because it's not what he said, it's how he said it. I don't give a fuck if it's a bot or not. It's a real person behind the goddamn profile. People like real people on fake pages trolling, talking shit all day. Or trying to put misinformation out there. Now, the individual that said this, it don't matter if we know it's not true. It's just the fact that he put the energy out into the feed though. On such a crucial moment in time where we unifying in here. See that what is this picture? He looked like he gotta be Mexican. See what I'm saying? He gotta be a Mexican or something. See what I'm saying? That or he's a house Negro. Black people that's vibrating low. See what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet he Mexican though. I don't think he Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans don't get... It's easier for Puerto Ricans to accept that we won. Because, you know, we already had something going with the Puerto Ricans. Even before we knew this shit, it ain't never been no drastic beef with us and the Puerto Ricans. Okay? But when it came to us Mexicans, that's a whole different situation. Mexicans always on some racist shit toward us, and they always acted like white people. You see what I'm saying? I noticed that growing up. I grew up with Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. So I had some Mexican homies that was cool, but I ain't had too many Puerto Rican homies that wasn't cool. And even if I wasn't cool with them, I never seen them trying to act white. I've seen multiple Mexicans be racist toward me. Like, what you think, you white? You know, because in his mind, anything's better than a nigga. You know how America did us, y'all. So, you know, anything's better than being black. Let's use American words, y'all. Anything's better than being a nigga. So I always understood why Mexicans acted like that toward us. Like, not all of them, but most of them. You know, like, I'm like, you know, and then when you get into the science and you find out that Mexicans are actually a part of the human being race, they're not even Latinos. All right? What you call Latinos, Mexicans don't fall into that bracket. They have DNA, Neanderthal DNA, dog hair follicles, just like human beings do. They are actually the lowest form of human beings. Okay? And that's not putting Mexicans down. I'm just speaking genetic facts. This is the way Zeus made y'all. Okay, so his highest and greatest creation was the Caucasians. Okay? When he created the human being race, he created the Caucasians first. That's his most greatest invention. Then he created the Asians. This is why they intelligence kind of and they chain of command work like this in their world. They chain of command is based off of the way they family was created, how they was created cosmically. Satan, who y'all know is Satan, he created the human being. Yakub created the human being race first. So when he created the human being race, the first set of human beings he created was the Caucasians. So that's why even in his system, they are at the top. Then he created the Asians. He created the Asians because this is exactly what he did. Let me tell you the science behind it. Goofy, with a capital S. You know? Arnold Smoofer nigger. You get what I'm saying? Y'all feel me out there? A little Arnold Smoofer nigger. You feel me? Like. So let me tell you how he even created the Asians secondly. Okay? The Asians, he created the Asians by separating the black germ from the brown germ. And then what he would do was he would take all the lightest babies that were made, and he would only make them with other light babies. So he eventually got only brown. And then all the lightest brown babies, he would keep all them babies and only let them babies made with other light brown babies. So he went from black to brown, from brown to red. Okay? Okay? And then after he got to red, he would keep all the little red babies and let them have only mix and make and keep their, with doing procreation. This was a whole eugenics experiment. Arnold Smoofer nigger. Don't know nothing about life, just typing to be typing. You even spell nigger wrong. I don't even know why we pinch your comment. It's you missing a G and it ain't an H behind the G. It's Nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about them separating no germs. You don't know nothing about that. You don't even know how you got that pigmentation. Nigga, he went from black to brown, from brown to red, from red to yellow. And he did it by keeping the lightest babies. Just like if my kid's light skinned and if I tell my daughter Lele, she light as hell. Lele, make sure that your baby daddy only light as you or lighter. They baby gonna come out lighter. And then when they baby comes to my grandbaby, I take that light ass baby and I'm like, look, I take that light baby and I tell my grandbaby, look, you better not have sex with nobody but somebody white. They baby gonna be, and if we keep doing that, so many generations down, pigmentation's gonna change. So that's what happened, Arnold Smoofer nigger. Y'all feel me, man? I don't even know why they be doing this with me. I will D.L. Hughley this motherfucker in a heartbeat. I'm coming right in the crowd at niggas. Remember back in the day, D.L. got famous because he was getting on your ass right on the spot, so you knew it was all talent. You know what I'm saying? The young D.L. Y'all gotta watch the young D.L. You get what I'm saying? Oh, Arnold Smoofer nigga. Oh, get in here. Man, these niggas, what? He went from Caucasians to the Asians, from the Asians to the Dravidians. The Dravidians are the ones that we call Indians today. Y'all, he started with the Caucasian race. So he also went by Yaqub too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have heard Yaqub. But, just sitting back, my own theory is like they all the same nigga. And that's how I got it from the ancestors. And that's just how I present it to the world. You ain't got to believe it. Just do your own research. And you tell me if them ain't all the same people, same story. So Yaqub, he grafted this race by, he seen within us, we had a black and a brown germ being non-ether beings, so he separated those germs. That's what I'm saying. That's cloning. That's called eugenics. We are the original eugenicists, okay? We are the original eugenicists. That's what you must know if you don't know. All right? So you ain't got to understand it was a science experiment. You know what I'm saying? He had the petri dish. He had the microscopic lens. You feel me? Oh, I think I seen some shit. Okay, black and the brown germ, we do got that. Because you got to remember, his goal was to create a race that was going to destroy our people. He told Yaqub, this is Yaqub's story, right? He told his uncle that when he was 8 years old. That's how the story go. See what I'm saying? He seeing shit. Yaqub, Satan, same person, Zeus. But Yaqub, you know what I'm saying? He the one that created opposites attract. Man, he's a scientist. Head of the original 23. Don't that sound like the devil in the Bible when they say he was God's greatest creation? One of God's most prettiest angels. They say Satan was one of God's most prettiest angels. One of the most strongest. Didn't I tell you that these are Anunnaki goddesses when they created, they only created 24 of us originally. 23 to be exact. Okay? That's why you got 23, you got 23 chromosomes, or you got 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs. However they want to play with the words. But 23 is very prevalent number to us. See what I'm saying? 23 very important. See? That's why they told, it was originally 23 sciences that created everything. Now what's 23 divided by 2? Somebody do the math. You tell me what's 23 divided by 2? Somebody do the math. I'm waiting on it. 12.5, right? Nah, 23. Look, 23. 11.5. She said 11.5. $11.5. Because 12 plus 12 is 24. Alright? So, this is where they get the 7 from in their Bible. 7 heaven is 7. Because 11.5, 5 plus 2 is 7. You get what I'm saying? This is how they was breaking down the new metrics. Because it was originally 23 scientists. See what I'm saying? And these 23 scientists, the head scientist was Yakub. Okay? This is also why in the Masons they tell you, or even right here, they tell you that water freezes at 32 degrees. Who created the sub-zero technology? The Dark Elves did from Nern. I've been telling y'all that since last year. I got a book coming out. It's gonna be way more in depth, y'all. I got a book coming out. It's gonna be definitely in depth, but about all this story, the beginning. That's gonna be the first book that's dropping, because I got all type of books dropping about separate subjects. It's so much information here. I gotta start breaking this shit up in separate subjects. You get what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm just dropping books in different subjects, just elaborate more on one certain subject at a time. But it was 23 scientists. All right? Go look at your chromosomes and look at how many pairs you got. And then go look at when they say water freeze. Water freeze at 32 degrees, which is the opposite of 23. Because on Nern, when he created the Dark Elves, that's what they did to create the Sub-Zero technology. They reversed our nature. That's how they created their winter. Frost and cold and all that. That was created by that's all part of Sub-Zero technology. We only knew warm. Warm is cold. It's the opposite of warm. That's all opposites. That's why it was created. Pay attention now. Understand you heat and everything around you was heat. Cold was created because it's the opposite of you. We had no opposition until Yakub separated himself from us and created his own army. Yakub is Satan. Zeus. The devil, as you may know him. Same motherfucker. Okay? So, him being actually the head of the original 23 scientists, this is what actually made him, like they said in the Bible, one of God's greatest angels, one of God's prettiest angels. They say Lucifer, but Lucifer is a completely different person from Satan. Satan is like the head. Zeus, Satan. Lucifer is just one of the fallen gods that left with him during the war. And he's Satan's right-hand man, so he's the general of Satan's whole army. Lucifer and Satan is two different entities. They both gods, fallen gods. So Lucifer is a whole different person. Now that we got that out the way. So this is the same person though. Zeus, Satan, Prometheus, Odin. Okay? When they talk about Odin in Norse mythology, he represents Zeus. Asgard is a real realm. That's one of the 9 realms on this planet. But the leader isn't nobody named Odin. The Asgardians look just like me and you. Lox look just like us. Feel me? Thor really is real, but he's black like us. You see what I'm saying? And ain't no fucking Loki is a real individual too. But there's no Odin. The Odin comes in to replicate another version of Satan. Okay? When people talk about Lilith, these people are all part of Satan's army. He has millions and legions of fallen gods that came with him. They lie in the Bible and tell you that he took 1/3 of heaven with him. He really took 2/3. That's 66%, nigga. And the heaven wasn't above. We was right here on this planet. He took a lot of gods with him. And we all had different abilities and powers. So that's a lot of power that translated to his army. When the Watchers, the people they called the Watchers was gods who was with us, and they actually was fought against Zeus. But then they fell in frequency when the human beings was created, and they started fucking on them and pillow talking. So they end up going to fuck with Zeus because they couldn't be here no more. We wasn't fucking with them. They turned on us. Like, nigga, y'all can't be here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just told these hoes everything. Now they doing all type of enchantments on a nigga. Go read the Watchers. They gonna tell you about all the different guys that was teaching them different shit. And then listen to my version of the story, and it's gonna come smooth together for you. Like, oh, okay. So when you talking like Lilith and all these individual succubus, incubus, these names, these are just different names for different entities. There's so many fucking entities that's a part of Satan's army. He has a whole army. You gotta understand, it's a lot of them motherfuckers, man. That's why the war ain't been easy. Lucifer the general. Then you got all these principalities. I'll be telling people emotions are fallen gods. Anger, jealousy, even those are fallen gods that are hiding behind titles. So you think it's okay to be emotional in that, right? That's them getting into your ass. That's why, like, okay, say when you get angry, you say do some shit you don't really mean. And then as soon as the anger leaves, now you like, damn, why I say that or why I do that? We done all did that before. That's because something gets into you. That something is a fucking actual fallen god, an entity, a spirit. You know what I'm saying? You never thought about it like that because they don't want you to know that. Jealousy, lust, envy, even love. These are all fallen gods. Pride. These are entities. They came out with a book a long time ago called The 7 Deadly Sins. Talk about these 7 different entities. But it goes deeper. You got, listen, man, they number in the billions. Because you know they could procreate like we could procreate. They us still. They just went against us. You got to remember, everything we could do, they could do. They just decided to be like, man, fuck doing the right thing. We going with him. That's it. People got to get that in their mind. We was all gods. We was all one. Satan's Yakub was like, fuck that, he went outside of himself. And that's what started the war in heaven that they tell you about in their Bible. I'm just here to decode this shit to help y'all truly remember, because they lied to us about it. So they just throw pieces all type of places. You feel me? You know, so when you can understand that, like when you Lilith, all these individuals, these are all a part of his army. And guess what? His army gets stronger because we come and land here, and then he got this ram so locked up, light code lockdown. We come and then we get misled and we start helping his army. So in essence, we join the army too when we not woke. When we in our lower selves, that's why we gotta all do some form of shadow work to raise that frequency. See what I'm saying? Feel me? You know, that's what you gotta understand. And you gotta understand that in the beginning, he just sat there. He sat there and he separated that black germ from that brown germ. And then he started going lighter and lighter and lighter by mating the babies. It was Yakub that made up the whole story of heaven. Because what Yakub, he had instructed everybody on his little island, on his planet, Nern. See how they the same motherfucker? On his little island, to kill all the dark babies. Only keep the light babies. He did genocide to get this Caucasian race even created. See what I'm saying? A lot of graft, a lot of eugenics. It didn't come overnight. It took energy cycles, you know. And he started telling people, He told all his doctors to tell the people that was having the babies, the other goddesses, when they brought babies in, he like let them know that they baby died and went to heaven. And they'll see their baby when they leave and go to heaven. You feel me? He the one who created that ideology on Nern, which is where he was creating all this shit at. Because remember, we whooped his ass here. He tried to create it here. We wasn't going. A whole war broke out. See, they don't tell you that. They just like, a war broke out in heaven. All that shit is imperative for you to know, to understand. Like, so you don't be an Arnold Schmoofer nigga like him. They had made that comment about black and Latino people not being the same, not understanding, nigga, who the human being race is. You know what I'm saying? He created the Caucasian race first, his greatest achievement. Then he created the Asians. Then from the Asians, he created the Arabs. And he named them Arabs here. That's not what he named them when he created them. Because the original Saudi Arabs were black. The word Saudi means dark or black. Originally. See, you got to remember, they took everything from us. Stole everything from us. And reversed it. So, it went Caucasians, then he got the Asians, then he created... These are all different versions of human being. Okay? Caucasians, Asians, Arabs. Then the Dravidians. The Dravidians would be what we call the Indians. And then he wanted to be like us so bad. Remember, we got the 4 phases of matter, right? Then when we using our ancient magic, because he's using magic, he created 5. 1 for each point. Each human being race was designed to destroy us in each point of our essence. Because remember, we got the 5-point star, and that's a metaphysical symbol. We always use symbols because we taught in pictures. We didn't ever use words. We only use pictures. We already understood that the brain grabs more information when it sees something visually than some fucking words. Why do you think in school they used to give us all these books with all these fucking words? All these curses. All these words that are spelled on the page. White paper, black letters. Nigga, that's magic, nigga. That's magic, nigga. They could have used any color to write the textbook in. Nigga, they used white pages, black letters. Hypnosis. See what I'm saying? Hypnosis. That's what you got to understand. Deeply. It was hypnosis. And they gave us letters. We didn't need letters. We gave that dumb shit to them in the beginning because they couldn't communicate telepathically like we could. So we created the alpha beta system. And we now know it today as alphabets. But that wasn't for us. We gave that shit to them. And we couldn't get them big symbols, so we gave them little symbols. All the alphabets are little symbols. An A is just a little symbol. A B is a little symbol. A C is a little symbols. But just the dumbest version of symbols because they wasn't ready for the more advanced shit. Understand what they have taken from you. We didn't use words. We always used pictures and symbols. Because we already know that you got right brain, left brain. To balance that, you need visual imagery, visual stimuli to balance the information you're receiving from the symbols. So your ancestors never used words. We didn't have no textbooks. Nigga, we didn't have no textbooks, nigga. We talk just like this. No textbooks. And we went within on what we spoke about. And your homework was to come up with questions about the universe and to ponder the laws of nature and to ask questions about shit that you don't know the answer to. And then when you come back 2 weeks later, we ask you, did you do the homework? You'd be like, yeah. Your ancestors would be like, did you do your homework? You would say, yes, ancestor. What did you come up with? You might say, I was wondering, how deep is the ocean? The ancestor would congratulate you. Great job for coming up and pondering on that question. Now, Your next homework assignment is to figure out the answer to the question for which you have pondered. Because your ancestors knew that if the soul is curious about a question and it has the strength to come up with the question, it also has the ability to answer its own questions, for you are a divine being. That's true way you learn, by just asking, question everything. Even the way you look in the mirror. That's real learning. That's how you work the brain and work the soul and the spirit and the pineal. That's how you tap into your greatness. And that's how we talk. We challenge the spirit and the soul. But Western society, after all the Spanish conquistadors had colonized our ancestors via fucking straight, flat out slaughtering all the men, all the gods, raping all the goddesses, and miseducating all the kids. They taught us that. Even the way we get married, that ain't the way we married. Cosmically, niggas, we didn't have no, niggas wasn't throwing no rice in no weddings. That's what they did in the caves, nigga. They threw rice, nigga. They threw rice, nigga, at weddings, nigga. Nigga, we didn't jump no brooms, nigga. Do you know where jumping a broom come from? Because when they was in the caves, they had no civilization within them. So other cavemen would run to other caves and steal other cavemen's brides, nigga. And run off with the bride and take her to his cave, and they would rape her and run orgies. That's where orgies come from. That's why we don't know how to make love to our goddesses, and our goddesses don't know how to make love to us, because we forgot. We are the descendants of the ancestors that were reprogrammed too. Remember that. So all you saw was your slave master raping your husband or raping your wife. We call it fucking today. But cosmically, we made love differently. We connected. We exchanged energy on a more advanced level. An orgasm was on a whole different level. You know? Because we didn't go into it looking for an orgasm. We went into it sharing our energy, connecting all our chakras with each other, understanding the power of that duality to manifest more and greater things, man. Boy, y'all the shit. You feel me? So they ain't gonna tell you that. That's like when I was on my sister Isis Wisdom page. She had posted what he had said. And I liked what sis posted. You know, that's my sister. Shout out to Isis. She already know. Nothing but respect for her. But I'm talking about the white dude. The human being. He was still lying though. Yeah, you know what? We believe that black aliens. Nigga, ain't no aliens, nigga. Y'all know who made this shit. We did. Y'all don't want to give us the credit, so y'all, it sounds better to call them and say, oh, the aliens did it. Nigga, who the aliens, nigga? What, them little gray dudes with the big eyes that you show everybody? Them ain't aliens. They have an actual name. Them are grays. And you have zeta grays and reticular grays. That's an actual extraterrestrial race. Who y'all think y'all playing with? You know what I'm saying? We remember who we are. We the last generation. We ain't even the generation that's going to even play with y'all like that no more. That's why it's in-game. It ain't just in-game because the planet rising, nigga. We the souls that came back to make it do what it need to do. We know what it is. It ain't no fear there, nigga. Ain't no, we already seen you kill all our ancestors, nigga. What's the fear? I watch you rape my women and my kids every day. What's the fear? I watch you antagonize my young gods and write them off as gang members and drug dealers. And go jail them for shit you making them do, teaching them to do, putting spells on them literally. What's the fear? I watch you, the older gods that try to go get jobs so they can take care of their family and do abide by y'all system. I watch you castigate them out just for having the pigmentation they got. No matter what job they do. No matter how hard they work at your Fortune 500 company. Nigga can work 2 double overtimes, nigga. And when he get off that clock, he ain't shit but a nigga. Cops pull him over and take him away from his family like he was never here. I watched that. I never seen our names come back. I never seen us get our nationality back. No cultures, no foreign languages. I never seen no litigation designed for the betterment of the people as a whole. Not once while I've been back down here. And I've been back down here since 1986 of your year. Because we know Did y'all know that the years, like how they name them off, that's how long that they've been away from their planet. So 1990, that's how many years they've been away from their planet. Because they count years. That's they shit. See what I'm saying? We ancient ones. We before time, nigga. Feel me? Feel me? We before time. So when you think of 2021, that's how long they been from their home planet. I keep telling you, they just got here. They went back and wrote themselves in our history books. These people ain't been here no 600 years, no 6,000 years, no none of that. When they telling you about Egypt, that shit wasn't no 1,000 years ago, man. They are lying to you, man. These people literally got all our books and went back and wrote themselves in our timeline. You know what I'm saying? They've been photoshopping images. When they be showing you images of them standing next to shit back in the day, that's Photoshop. You can do that shit right now on your phone. And they was doing it back then when they started school. They just started letting us go to their schools in 1940, 1950, which y'all forgot, nigga. Niggas just couldn't even go to school with their ass. And then in the 1920s, niggas couldn't go to school at all. You know what I'm saying? This was 40, 50 years after they let niggas out of their Emancipation Proclamation, because the emancipate doesn't mean to free from your control. It only means to free from your hand. Oh, how you have lied to us, man. You see what I'm saying? You know? Understand that they only doing what they was programmed to do. Yaqub created 5 races to destroy our 5 points. Earth, water, fire, air, spirit, nigga. And when they came, they have destroyed our earth, our water, our fire, you know what I'm saying? Our air, and our spirit, nigga. Because Yaqub was the first scientist, so he knows like the back of his hand. That's why this is science going on. That's why it's so hard to defeat him. If you were religion is actually fake as fuck, because it puts you in this fake ass world of thinking magical shit just happens out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So you end up shit never happened because you stay in that lane. That's why like a lot of people that be diehard Christians, like my grandma, they broke as shit, nigga. And they was Christians their whole life, giving their money to the church. But the pastor ain't broke though. Feel me? Pastor ain't broke, nigga. You feel me? Like, and the pastor ain't giving shit back to the church. I ain't never seen a pastor give $100 back to his congregation ever in my life. Ever in my life, nigga. All right. So they had to give us the religion, because religion puts you actually in the fantasy. Religion is science fiction, nigga. That's the science fiction, because you like, oh, it's some magical dude in the sky that's gonna come out and make shit happen for me. But your whole life, you ain't never seen it happen. Everything that ever happened, you had to make it happen. But yet you still believe. See, that's that Pisces mentality, that Pisces age mentality. Let me correct my lingo. You want to still believe that it's a nigga in the clouds. You want to believe in heaven and hell when you right here going through hell. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to, man, I ain't trying to go. Nigga, you right here going through hell, nigga. And it ain't just start. You going through it, your mama went through it, her mama went through it. Your daddy went through it, his daddy went through it. They daddies went through it. But it's a generational thing. This is generational hell. You know? Niggas wanna, oh man, I ain't trying to go to hell. You're already in it. Motherfuckers dying every day out here, nigga. In my city, kids can't even go to the playground. And in every city now, that's everywhere now. Because that's the energy that we up against. Can't get no peace. You stressed out about bills. You in the about bills. You and your family ain't getting along. You're arguing with your daughter, arguing with your son. You're trying to work a job, beefing with motherfuckers on your job while still trying to keep the job. While still trying to figure all this shit out, while still trying to survive. You gotta worry about a motherfucker robbing you, motherfucker shooting you, or hurting your family, hurting your kids. You got rapists out here, real pedophiles out here, not this fake shit my vindictive baby I'm trying to put on me. Real pedophiles, real motherfuckers sitting around outside of motherfucking schools every day hurting our kids, man. These motherfucking leaders hurt. You gotta worry about all this shit. The poison in the food. You trying to be as healthy as you can be. But nigga, everything you eat, can't eat that, can't eat that. When you find something you can't eat, then you find out later on, there's some shit in there, you can't eat that. Can't drink that, nigga, you fuck around, just disintegrate, just evaporate from not eating shit or drinking shit at all around this motherfucker. Trying to be healthy as you can be. Nigga, you in hell right now. I ain't heard a hot R&B song in years around this motherfucker, nigga. Everything is all rap music. And all the rap music is the same nigga sounding the same motherfucking way, nigga. Everybody talking about who they done shot the fuck up and who they killed. Nigga, used to be a time when niggas was rappers and they lived and enjoyed that shit, nigga. Nigga, I wouldn't even want to be a rapper if I'm a shorty right now. Look at this shit. Every rapper getting their ass gunned down or going to jail. Because that's the energy they own in the music. That's the energy they riding. When you can take that energy and use that for the ops, the police, the real, that's the real. Nigga don't want to do it though. Niggas will use it for each other. Come on, man. If you scared, just say that. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, just say that. Nigga. Fuck you. Fuck we picking on each other for. It's a whole punching bag right here in front of us, nigga. Fuck we want to swing on each other for, nigga. It's a whole punching bag right here in front of us, nigga. This hell right here, nigga, right now, nigga. You trying to get peace to make your shit a heaven. It don't matter if you got money or not. Look at the state of the world, nigga. You know how many people right now that email me about that? I got thousands of emails from over 10,000, nigga. My motherfucking email should say 10 point something. Same fucking titles. Canary. When you gonna talk about what's going on? They talking about we gonna have 6 hours or everybody going down the East Coast. You don't think people panicking? You know niggas hitting me up. Man, I know Rashad knows something. And then, you know, they get aggressive with me, y'all. Because when they know, you know, when y'all know nigga know a little something, you know, niggas bombard you by the thousands, you know. It'd be 1,000 motherfuckers had me like this in the DM via email. Like, nigga, what you know? You know something about this. I always end up like, look, man, let me just look into it, God. I ain't even meditated today. Can y'all relax? Y'all don't even do CNN like that. You know what I'm saying? Soon as some niggas hit, niggas, what's going on? They said we got 6 hours, nigga. What the fuck you know? And why the fuck you ain't been saying nothing? We know that. Why you ain't saying nothing yet? You know, I'm like, hold on, nigga. I'm beefing with, you see me beefing with 12 right now. I'm beefing with 12. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a bullshit case off me that they been concocted. Still giving y'all lectures. And I still got to tap in, nigga. Hold on. Unhand me. Unhand me, please. You know what I'm saying? They got me all. Unhand me. You know what I'm saying? Unhand me, please. They got me all down here, nigga. Nigga, what you know? Why you ain't been saying nothing? Why you ain't been saying nothing? You know what I'm saying? Can you unhand me? Can y'all unhand me though? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta. You ain't even gotta have my jugular all like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just do a little meditation. And I'll go live later. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know? Then as soon as I think I'm getting up here coming under, nigga, you better make sure you tell us too. Don't be lying, nigga. We gonna be watching you. You better go live. Like, why are y'all accosting me for? You know? Just handling me anyway. You know? Y'all lucky I ain't the police. I would have pressed charges. I'm pressing internet charges. Yes, sir. Well, I'll be right there. Like, yes, you know, I was accosted earlier verbally via email. I have 10.5 thousand. Yeah, 10.5, you see? Right there, unread. Because I couldn't even finish. And then I want to show you Instagram. Yeah, they hit me up on Facebook too. Look. You feel me? Like, why are y'all accosting me for? You know, like, damn, what I do. We in this together. Damn, it's a lot of shit to talk about. Niggas on the way. Niggas, they coming with new, they just came with the 5th version on the way of the motherfucking hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to free Larry Hoover. We trying to free Zaza. It's a lot of shit going on right now. While in the middle of me dropping an album and writing a book. You feel me? And I still got to be a husband and a father over here. We gonna get through this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get through it now. But let's take it one step at a time. Jesus. Where is he when you need him? You see what I'm saying? Jesus won't even come out right now and stop these. Can you stop these niggas from accosting me, please? He ain't even gonna do it. See what I'm saying? Have I not? Jesus, so you telling me I ain't been blessing people? I ain't been blessing the planet? I ain't been healing? You ain't gonna know now you good. Shit, I just want to know, nigga, you good. You don't up in there do your thing. You know what I'm saying? What, nigga? And you gonna leave us outside the gates? Because we ain't told you shit, but we doing good out here, though. You know, we ain't trying to, drink your blood and eat your flesh to have everlasting life, but we is doing good deeds. But you got us stuck outside the gate, though? Y'all feel me, though? But we stuck outside the gate, though. How that happen? I don't want to go in there with them niggas. Them niggas is in there crooked. Niggas didn't pay their way in. Niggas ain't put no real work in. Ain't donated no real energy to nothing. All niggas did was a bunch of fucked up shit in life and then went up to Jesus like, look, this happened, that happened. He like, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know you're forgiven. Go have a ball. Fuck out of here, nigga. Kiss my motherfucking ass. You get what I'm saying? Fuck the whole heaven, nigga. We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, or I ain't trying to be up in there with you niggas. You niggas is real life rapists, pedophiles, murderers. Y'all done created mass genocide on all type of levels. All type of serial killers in that motherfucker. I'm Gucci. 2 times. You hear me? We good. I ain't trying to go up in there. Niggas too fake for me. I'm going to start scrapping with niggas. Right? First day in heaven. I can see it now. I get up in there. I'm trying to be real. Nigga on some fake shit. Hold on. How we fake in here? What's going on? I thought we was in heaven. We can't have no real talk in heaven? It ain't that. It's just I ain't really with that shit you talking about. Well, how the fuck you get in the gate? Shit, I just told him what I did. Shit, he let me in. Okay. Right there, I done got into it with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Jab, jab, hook. You see what I'm saying? That quick. 3-piece right off bat. Jab, jab, hook. Right off bat. I'm scrapping in heaven first day. Now they want to kick me out. Why you kicking me out for? Because, you up here scrapping with niggas about the right thing. That ain't what it's about. You ain't got no authority to be kicking no real shit up here. Nigga, you just enjoy this motherfucking gold road, nigga. Enjoy these white houses with these white hoes in here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And with these white virgins in here, nigga, and these white saints, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what you enjoy, nigga. Don't come in here trying to tell us shit about no real shit. That ain't what heaven is about, nigga. We ain't doing that up here. You could have went somewhere else with that. You know, that's what niggas gonna be on. I get up in there like, come on, man. I'm trying to talk about what's still going on down there, nigga. Why the fuck is we still why is the reptilian still running shit on Kai right now? At what time is niggas gonna dive down? We tired of niggas hovering over top. Like, okay, come on down now. We see niggas. Go ahead, come on down. We see you. Y'all know we see us to the point where y'all, nigga, they flying saucers through the projects now. Niggas in the projects getting shit on video like. You know, niggas in the crib playing. I'm telling you, niggas in the hood like this. Don't even believe in none of the niggas at the crib like, and this they project window, niggas. Come on, Levine. You supposed to dunk that. What the fuck is that? On bro. On bro. On phone, what's that? On bro. On bro, what is that, bro? Bro, he just did that. It's gone. I gotta share this. I'm sharing this right now. Soon as they share it, niggas under the comments like, Photoshop. That's not real. Now he arguing with everybody under the comments. That's where we at with it right now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been letting motherfuckers know that we here and we exist. Okay, it's time to land. Now niggas is ready. You hear me? They ready. Niggas ain't got to keep playing peekaboo. Ain't got to hide behind no clouds no longer. They are ready. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't ready, fuck them. If niggas ain't ready, fuck them. We ready though. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, nigga. We ready. We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, go ahead, land. When you land, scoop a nigga up at that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I already told the ancestors, like, look, as soon as the Lyrans start coming through the clouds and the portals open, scoop me right up, G. I ain't even trying to play around. I'm going to just swoop me up. Because I came and did my job. I can go back to the 8th universe now. And I ain't got to leave via death. Swoop me up, drop. Teleport me to 8th, drop me off. You can finish helping them here on Kai. I got them ready. I did my part. Now y'all got to come in. And we working shifts now. Nigga ain't going to have me around 24/7 around the clock like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do 8. Y'all going to do 8. I'm going to do my 8 and wait. I be telling human beings that, like, they get mad because they not gods. Okay, but y'all just not finding out about this shit y'all damn self. The last 2 years, nigga. These humans. And y'all so quick to want to take something, you want to take that, but see, that you can't take. Like, be happy being a human being. What's wrong with you being human? You feel me? Yo, you already said in your constitution, we not even a whole human anyway. And then now, when you go look it up, they be trying to flip it. You play what they're doing right now. If you look it up, they try to make it seem right now like they didn't mean 3/5 of an exact human. They just meant like, you know, they vote. There was 3/5 of their vote. That's what they try to say. They be like, no, we didn't mean literally like 3/5 of an actual human being. We meant like since they were slaves, only 3/5 of their vote would count. That ain't what y'all meant. Don't play them games now that we know we guys. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't thinking about no vote. Nigga, we were slaves. We couldn't vote. So what the fuck is you talking about? That we was talking about the vote. Then this one they give me too, y'all, in their history, but they be like, you know, because it was free slaves. Listen to yourself. Free slaves. Nobody thinks about that. Think, you know, in history they be like, you know, you had slaves, but then you had your free slaves. Let's say that word again. Okay. Free slaves. Free slaves. Well, the free slave was just the ex-slave, but now he was a free man. How can he be a free man when he's not a man and he still ain't free? And then that's where the Freeman, the name comes from, because like Morgan Freeman, like it was slave owners, like when it was slaves that they said were free slaves, they would name themselves Freemans. So that's where the even last name of Freeman come from, like Morgan Freeman and Tony, like people that got the last name Freeman. You might not know it, but Freeman comes from those slaves that they said were free and could show it via paper, and that's what they was doing. Facts. But they meant 3/5 of a human, you know what I'm saying? They want them to humanize you, but they could never whole humanize you. So they like 3/5, 3/8. You know what I'm saying? And that was in the Supreme Court. And now that when you point direct to that, you feel me? It's definitely an oxymoron. Free slave, that's like saying my big little brother. But peace to the gods and goddesses of planet.